I might have to pull us up. Hey, 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 happy Sunday, happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? Especially after, if you're here in the Middle Tennessee area, our hearts definitely go out to you. We had some crazy storms, and so we definitely want to know, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. Know that we support you. You matter. It is now time for Dear Jelly, and today I have a special guest. He's no stranger to these airwaves, though. We got DJ Juan in the house. What's up,
Hey,
DJ Juan?
hey everybody, how's it going?
It's going good, going good,
It's
going
my
good.
first DJ Dear Jelly appearance.
His first Dear Jelly appearance
Full
on
Dear,
purpose,
yes.
not
Especially
just
in
being
that sense.
drafted. Shout out to DJ Juan. We are so excited. And you know, we're, like I said, we're here for all of you. We love you. We're here. We're excited to support you, and we're really grateful that you support us. Wouldn't want to do this without you. Couldn't do this without you. And speaking of without you, that's why Juan is here today, because he's going to help me share some very important information with you guys throughout today's show. Um, hey, VL. Thank you all for tuning in. We're really excited. I'm excited to have Juan here because normally, if you listen to the show, number one, thanks. And number two, I typically just pull him in when he's getting ready for his show. So today is kind of cool because he's here and he's ready to join the conversation on purpose. And I feel like Juan has some pretty good insight on dating. I mean, he did recently get married, so
Yeah,
he did something right.
yeah,
Something right. You know, and he was able to claw his way out of that dating pool. You know,
yeah. Claw is right.
you clawed your way out the
I
dating
clawed my way
pool.
out.
What do you think of the dating pool now that you are officially out of it?
I mean, I guess I feel lucky that I'm not in it, but I did try to date for a while before I met my wife. Uh, so it was tough, especially in Nashville. Especially when you're swiping on things and everybody's from out of town and you can't quite figure out who you can talk to or who's gonna be here for like a long term thing.
Wow. So wait, a lot of the women that you were
Is that a lot to
connecting with,
unpack to?
that was a lot of information right there, Juan. And I mean, let's dive on in. So today we're talking about do's and don'ts on first dates. What are some things to do? I know that a couple times we've talked about that whole no, the places that some of those women were saying they don't want to go.
Yeah, no Cheesecake Factory.
No Cheesecake Factory, no franchise restaurants, which was crazy. But then so many people were in agreement with that,
Oh really?
right?
I don't think
Yes.
I remember you talking about that, but I don't remember if I listened to that show particularly. But people were in agreement that you don't take somebody to the Cheesecake Factory.
No, like just online on the internet.
Oh wow.
The airwaves were talking about how they were just like, no, yeah, they're right. Don't take me to Applebee's. Don't take me to Cheddar's. Don't take me to a franchise place. And so I'm like, well, if you're not going to a franchise place,
I can get Applebee's, but Cheddar's is kind of nice.
wow. Wow. Okay, so Juan is saying, don't take her to Applebee's. You know, Applebee's is good. Like they have like this burger that's in a wrap.
Yeah, still no. I mean, the only good time to go to Applebee's is late at night when there's like absolutely no other option.
Mm-hmm. In decent
I
hours.
think. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
In indecent, no, the indecent hours.
Uh-huh. What are you saying, Juan?
Late night.
So Juan had a lot of late night dates in the decent hours at
At
Applebee's.
Yeah.
And apparently he was swiping with women who said didn't live here.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this happens to you if you're on an app
Doesn't happen to me, Juan. Go
in
ahead.
Nashville. If you in Nashville, if you have one of those dating apps, usually you get a lot of people. Some people are you look at a profile, they look cool, they look cute, they have some good information, They're like, okay, I'm vibing, and then they're like, I'm only here visiting.
Um,
I'm only here for the weekend.
they they were only there for the weekend, Juan. So they were here for business.
They were here for business or for pleasure, but only for traveling. And I think it depends on what you're using the dating app for, right? But I guess maybe that's what we should establish the those do's and don'ts for dating when it pertains to like if you're looking for to settle down or if you're looking to just hook up,
Hmm. Okay.
right? I don't know. Should we differentiate between that?
Uh, that's a hard one. I mean, not everybody is looking for their forever someone,
Right.
but I feel like in the midst of maybe having a good time and just living out loud, exploring, finding yourself, finding what you like, um, you can fall in love. Were you on a dating app looking for love or
I,
just looking for?
I was looking for somebody like a long somebody like that lives here that I could probably be with somebody like long term.
But you were only open to somebody who lived here.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, why is that?
Well, because if I didn't want to get in on a long distance thing.
Oh, Juan is anti long distance. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I didn't want to start a relationship with somebody and then. Although, sure enough, you could have maybe that's I narrowed my choices by only focusing on people who live here.
Okay, but there's nothing wrong with long distance though.
Oh no, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I think if you like that, then go for it.
He said, "If you like that." Juan doesn't like that. Why do I feel like we're doing a skit for like SNL or something? Good
I don't
times, good times,
know.
good times. Juan. Juan says no.
Between that and this squeaky chair, I think we got
Is that mine? Oh, that's you.
this is mine.
Juan is over here squeaking while he's saying he's anti. Okay, so I put up a list of people who, from an expert, quote unquote, dating expert, who says do's and don'ts that you should do when when you're first meeting somebody on first dates. And one of the things that the first thing that they were saying is that you should do, as in do speak up. Like, don't be a pushover. Let the person know what you like and what you don't like up front.
Yes, that's a good one.
But can't you be seen as kind of aggressive if you do that?
I guess it depends on what you're asking for. I mean, if you're if you're asking for like maybe this is the case. Like if you really don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory, that might be seen as kind of aggressive. It's like if you're ruling out all sorts of places, maybe that could be aggressive.
But if the person is like, okay, like I planned something romantic for you for our first date, and then you're like, okay, that sounds great, but let me tell you what I don't do, and gives you a list of what you don't do so the surprise can actually be a surprise, that can be a turnoff.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. That could be tough. So maybe there's you're gonna do it like everything. You're gonna do it within reason, right? There's a spectrum. So probably you can set boundaries. You can say, hey, and really that starts out with like deciding where to go or what kind of date to have.
Okay, so should you tell them, like if your wife would have been like, hey, like did you ask her what like first date wise? Okay,
Well,
did you ask her what she would like to do? Or do you say like, hey, I'd like to have dinner, and he or she may not know you well, so then they're like, well, you want to have dinner, well, too bad I want to have coffee because I'm not spending money on you.
right, right, right. I didn't do any of those things. I think we literally said that we both have a friend who's putting on uh, 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 Chris Gaines festival. Garth Brooks as Chris Gaines. They
Mm-hmm.
were doing like an anniversary thing, and we both had friends, or we both knew somebody who was putting it on, so we both were like, "Let's go to that," and that was all that happened. But our next date, I guess a real first date, I think we both agreed that we didn't want to go to a movie because we kind of wanted to chat and be able to like talk to each other. If you're sitting in a movie theater, you're not really doing that. So like maybe that could be part of the of setting the boundary of saying, "Hey, we're gonna go on a first date. Uh, can we not do a movie because I think a movie might be kind of restrictive? Can we do something where we walk and talk?"
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna go on a second date nowadays. I mean, the dating pool, I'm trying to tell you, it's tough out in these streets. Let's go ahead and
That's true.
yeah.
I guess before we get any further, we should discuss why we're pairing up. And if you haven't heard, it's our winter pledge drive, and this one is very important. Like I think maybe one of the most important pledge drives ever.
Oh wow.
You know why?
Why?
Because we need a new transmitter
Oh, to stay on the airwaves.
to stay in the airways. So WXNA listeners are our main source of funding, and we need you now more than ever. Our current transmitter is struggling after years of wear and tear. It has survived windstorms and lightning strikes, but it's time for a new one. Our fundraising goal for the new transmitter is $10,000. Help us tune up the signal with a one-time donation, or if you're not one of the already many members of WXNA who contribute on a monthly basis, you can visit wxnafm.org to give, become a member, or pledge your one-time donation, and help us get that transmitter. We're really close to our goal, so this is the time to donate, and we're almost at the end of the pledge drive. So this is the time.
It's closing out with us. So y'all, we really appreciate your support. Help us get that transmitter. Help us stay on the line. Visit wxnafm.org and make that one time, or join our monthly membership, as Juan has shared with us. Use that money that you're not using on those expensive first dates to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
And take she or he to get some coffee and make a pledge.
Yeah.
Make a pledge. So the first thing, do's and don'ts. And if you guys have some do's and don'ts that you're saying, like, y'all, if you're going on dates, do not do this or do this, let us know, because we're trying to help everybody. Juan has no desire to jump back in the dating pool. He's happily married. He just celebrated a 1-year anniversary.
Right.
And so, but didn't you say you have like friends or brother-in-laws, or you have relatives?
Yeah, relatives who are getting back, either getting back out there or starting to date again.
So what are some of the things that they've shared with you in terms of what the problems are and stuff that they're seeing?
I don't know. I don't know so much about problems. I think it's like one thing. I guess it could be just how do you there's always the question of like, how do you break the ice? Right?
How do you break the ice?
How do you break the ice? But that's only when you start the conversation. I guess if we're talking about dating, we can talk about like how do you follow up? Do you jump? Do you go from the initial chat, or do you go do you ask for a phone number first?
How do you start? Okay, like ladies, gentlemen, how do y'all want to be? How do you want to be approached? Because that is one thing that I definitely know that I suck at. Like, I am terrible at approaching people. I'm terrible at flirting. It's just like, hey, y'all heard me say it before. I'm like, do you like bread? Like, what do you say? What do you say? What's something that will turn your head if someone approached you? Like, how do you want to be approached? What do you want them to say? Hey, you want them to say something like, are you tired because you've been running through my mind all night? Or like, do you want them to come and just be like, yes, those shoes. Oh, wow. You look so swanky, or I don't know what. I mean, what?
I think I always think it's good to start with something funny, like be a little funny.
Tell a joke, or be like a smart butt.
Or also like look at their profile and ask a question.
But if you see them in person, there's no profile. You mean like their
You're
body?
Right. If you're seen in person, that's a whole other question.
So you walk up and be like, "What are those?" I don't know what.
What are those? No, well, I always heard that you could ask, like, "Oh, that's a cute, like outfit. You look nice," or something like you're wearing, or I don't know.
Oh my god!
I always struggle with that too.
This is terrible.
I was never good at.
We are no help. Can y'all please? Can y'all let us know what you think? We need help.
We need help.
We're trying to help y'all. And as you can see, Juan has no game. And yet...
I mean, that's true.
Hey, Juan has no game.
No
I have no game. Help us out, y'all. Here's the feels by Melvito. Let's just go into something hot. We're going to I'm in Love by Pataron King. We're trying to fall in love. Juan's in love, but we're trying to help other people fall in love, y'all. We have no game. Can y'all help us? Let us know. Give me a call. Let me know what you think, or join the conversation. Let me know what is a good way to pick somebody up. What are some tips that you have? Um, how would you like to be approached? Swept off your feet. What are some tips that you have? And then we'll look at online and pull up some other ones that other people have sent in. Let me know what y'all think, y'all. Listen to your Jelly on the X.
Oh god.
We're
already off the rails.
For the record, this is what Juan wanted to talk about today. Juan was like, let's talk about dating. But we both did not do well in this category. But he got married.
We're gonna stick to do's and don'ts.
Okay.
That's what we should do. We're gonna go back to do's and don'ts.
Jenna said, y'all got me hollering laughing. Jenna, we are horrible. We have no game. Both of us over here busted, but he's married, so he don't, you know.
I don't know.
I'm like, Juan. It's like, that's a nice outfit you have on there.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You know good and well. If somebody walk up to you and oh, that's a nice outfit you got on.
Well, I don't know. Did you say something nice? I was like, hey, you look good, I think.
Hey, you look good?
You look great. I don't know.
It's hard in these streets.
How do you do this? Are you live on YouTube now?
Yeah, you live. They
right.
can hear you.
Well, I think my mic is muted.
Can you? No, because she said...
They can hear you.
They can hear me through the computer.
Okay. All right.
Can y'all hear Juan talking?
Yeah.
Like right now, can you hear Juan? I'm in love. I'm in love.
Oh, wow.
I'm in love. Lindsay said, yep. Shout out to Lindsay.
See?
Jenna said, yeah, we can hear Juan. Shout out to Jenna.
Right.
Yeah, but I like when a guy says, hey, beautiful, my name is. I noticed you from across the way. That is so cheesy.
Oh, that's not cheesy.
It's not cheesy?
I don't think so.
Hey, beautiful, my name is Shaquan. I noticed you from across the room.
Yeah.
But my question, did you notice me? I guess I'd be looking at like what direction am I sitting? Because if I'm turning around, did you notice me or did you notice my butt?
I don't know. It doesn't matter because he's approaching you. Isn't that the best thing? Isn't that the good thing?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so we know what...
It's simple.
She's saying it's simple too. That's literally what she said. She said it's simple.
I read that thing and I just repeated it. Yeah.
I was like, oh, you got it. Y'all both saying it's simple.
No, but I know that.
I don't think it's simple. So what would you do if a woman walked up and said, not now, but if a woman walked up and said, hey, handsome.
I don't know.
I noticed you from across
the woman would do that.
The room.
I guess first of all, I don't know that woman would do that. But maybe they would.
You in a Dollar Tree when someone last approached you. Is that what he said? Hey, beautiful. I noticed you from across the hall. The hallway. You're listening to WXNA LP Nashville 101.5 FM. Live streaming on WXNAFM.org. Tracking back, that was Pataron King with I'm in Love from the I'm in Love 2020 single release. Shout out to all you all coming in. This is DJ Jelly, and I am here with DJ Juan from the International Echo. And no, it's not a mistake. We are together today because we are doing a pledge drive. We are trying to get a new transmitter so we can stay on this. I was going to say on the stage. Good Lord. On the air. Shout out to Lindsay. Oh my gosh. Lindsay donated.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Awesome.
Hold on. I got to get my, that is so cool.
That's awesome. Thank you, Lindsay. And just a reminder, you can go to WXNAFM.org to donate and become a WXNA member. You can basically, we are in the last stretch of our winter pledge drive. Just know WXNA is it's Nashville's one and only truly local radio station, amplifying the voices of our community. and all our DJs have deep ties to the city, and every minute of programming you hear represents the originality and creativity. So this is the time to go to xnifm.org and make your one time or become a member and help us get a new tune up the signal. That's what we're calling it.
Tune up the signal. See the confetti. I have the confetti going because Lindsay donated.
Yes,
we appreciate that. Shout out to Lindsay. All right, so we are talking about. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a friend.
We should play that song.
Drop down the road.
Or maybe not.
I feel like this
does. I think you can sing it.
Oh my gosh. So we're talking about being approached. If you want somebody to approach you, how do you want them to approach you? What are the do's and don'ts? What are the do's and don'ts of how to be approached? Hey, shout out to Nora. How you doing? Hey, Tia. What are the do's and don'ts to being approached? Because I know I've been approached with some foolishness. Like, hey, I want to know if you want to go half. On a what? On a half on what? A human.
Half on what?
On a human.
What do you mean?
Half on a human.
I don't know what that means.
Half on a human.
I'm afraid to ask more.
How do you go half on a human? On a human, it takes two people.
Okay.
A human.
Somebody
being.
says that seems like a very that's a no. That's a definitely don't.
I bet you don't know what half on a human is.
Yeah, but I think I know what you're getting at, but I'm not. I never heard that before, and I can't believe that somebody would approach you.
Half on a baby.
Yeah.
Wow. Look, they're trying to help you. Nora says half on a baby.
Half on a baby.
And Jenna's like half on a baby. And then Nora's like sex, DJ Juan.
Yeah, no, I get it now. But still, that
DJ Juan, the birds and the bees. Look, we want to say it. We want to, y'all help us get this transmitter so that we can educate Juan on how to go half. Have a baby by me, baby.
Yeah, but still, so going back to the question is that should not be something that somebody says to a person.
But somebody else might laugh and think that was cute and cocky and be like, oh, he's so crazy. Or she's so crazy. And like that.
I don't know.
It's a great way to, you said, walk up and be funny. It's a great way to break the ice.
Oof.
You want to go half?
No.
On a baby? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would probably put that in my list of don't.
So Juan says don't put your list on that. What about, Jenna said earlier that she liked when a man says, hey, beautiful. So I was in a Dollar Tree when someone last approached me. He was trying to sell me something at first. Then he said, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna spin back. Then he said his name and asked mine. He complimented me on how soft my hands were. Girl, wait, wow. Jenna.
So, see, Jenna, to me, that already sounds more romantic.
No, hold on. Push pause. He made me nervous in a good way. Hold on, push pause. Hold on.
I would say there are some red flags there. But
Juan. Yeah. She said he was trying to sell you something in the dollar store. Make that make sense. I'm in the dollar store and what's he trying to sell you? CDs? Incense? Oil? Little Mary Jane. What was he trying to sell?
I don't know.
He was trying to sell in a dollar store.
I think.
And Juan over here talking about that's romantic.
Whoa.
That's romantic.
I think there are parts of that are more romantic than going half on a human.
Don't touch me over here trying to sell something. Like, why are you selling something in the town? Do you have a permit, sir? No, you do not.
I will say that example started out nice and then it went a whole other way.
It did. When she said she was approached in a dollar store, that let me
I think let's go back to what she said initially. It's like if somebody approaches you and says, "Hey, beautiful, I saw you from across the room. My name is so and so." That I think is that's a good deal. That's what.
It sounds rehearsed, like he says it to himself in the mirror after he gets out the shower. Nora says, "I had a man approach me so politely, told me that I'm beautiful and that he enjoyed our conversation and wanted you to take me out. Wanted to take me out sometime. We went out and had an amazing date. He fumbled afterwards, but his approach was nice." Okay, wait. So he walked up and said, "Hi, beautiful," but he enjoyed your conversation. Like, what did he say when he first approached you? Spill the tea, sis. Tia says, if he cute, he might get a pass for the corny pickup line, but half on the baby, no thanks.
I told you. I told you.
I feel like the going half on a baby because it do make you go, what did he say? What? And then somebody might be like, oh, he think I'm cute. He want to have a baby with me, you know? Tia says, do not touch me, sir. Stranger danger. Jenna said a handbag. Oh, Lord. Did you catch that? Oh, my.
So it was a handbag at the $3.
He was trying to sell a handbag.
That's good. That's probably a good thing to try to sell at the $3. So you can put your things that you buy at the dollar store in the handbag.
Did you mean to say that out loud?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think it makes sense.
Did you mean to say that?
I think it makes sense. Yeah. He's enterprising. He's trying to make some money. That's good.
He's a booster, Juan. That's what we call boosters. You know what a booster is?
What's a booster?
You know you don't know what a booster is?
I think I know what I would
them
call
people,
a booster.
Them people that be stealing stuff and then be selling it.
Oh, okay.
I think he was a booster.
Yeah.
Jenna, you was approached.
I don't know.
A bootlegger and a booster. Jenna, you was approached by a booster in the Dollar Tree trying to sell you a purse. Talking about you beautiful. I can't. I cannot. You want to hit us with another? Let us know something else, Juan.
I just want to say. Just want to say once again, if you are already a member of the station, thank you for your support for the XNA. And then consider raising your membership level or making an additional one-time donation to help us tune up the signal. If you're not a member, become one today and help keep Nashville's most original and independent radio station on solid footing for years to come. Make your donation at wxnafm.org. Thank you.
Okay, we appreciate y'all. You go ahead and make that donation because we don't want to be in a dollar store selling purses in the aisles trying to get this transmitter.
Definitely not.
Please help us. And you shook his hand, Jenna. I wouldn't even let that man shake my hand after trying to sell me a purse. And what's your name? My name is.
See, Jelly, this is too picky.
No, I'm picky. I'm picky.
You might be too picky. I think he's putting a lot of roadblocks on all these things.
She was in the dollar store and he tried to sell her a purse, and I'm picky.
Yeah.
For saying no, you don't get to know my name while you trying to give me a bootleg purse.
Well, but expand it out. Think of it. That's one example. But like if somebody else approached you and says at a reasonable place, if you're out and about at a restaurant and somebody comes up and says, "Hey,"
and sells me a purse.
Hey, beautiful. First of all, maybe let's take out the selling of the purse.
Okay.
But they say, "Hey, beautiful. I saw you from across the room. My name is so and so. Just want to get to know you."
Okay, then I'll say, no, that sounds okay.
Okay, yeah, you could start.
That sounds okay.
Then you can have some good conversations, and then that could lead to potentially a first date.
The guy that approached Nora says he did tell me that I smelled amazing, that my scent was intoxicating. I love that. Oh, so y'all like them using big words, y'all.
So I would say intoxicating. So this is the thing. Maybe this is a Latin.
Did he say intoxicating slowly, like intoxicating?
Yes. This is a Latin thing, and I think it's called apidopo.
What you say? Song you said I beat up on.
Pidopo.
Pidopo?
Yeah, pidopo.
It sounds like that doesn't sound. That sounds gross.
No, it's nice. It's when pidopo is when guys will say beautiful things like that to a woman.
What does pidopo mean?
Pidopo means like a compliment.
What does it mean?
It's a compliment.
Please walk up and say pidopo.
Yeah, no, you don't say that. You don't say it, but that's what it's called.
Oh, it's called a pidopo. So you don't get up. I thought you would say he walk up and be like pidopo.
So you can say like a woman is she gets a lot of pidopos because
she gets a lot of pidopos.
She gets a lot of compliments from guys.
This makes her sound like a garden tool.
I don't know.
She gets a lot of
I think it's nice. I think it's nice. What I'm saying is that's a very common in Latin culture, at least in Colombia, is jujus. And sometimes you don't really, I didn't participate on it as much, but I know that's what a lot of people in Colombia will do.
Yeah, I was kinky.
kinky.
Nora says he was her Uber driver. Okay, so you were driving with the Uber, you were riding with the Uber, and he was like, "You smell intoxicating," and then you gave me your number, Nora. I need the tea. Nora says we
Huh?
had a 30-minute ride. Nora said we had a 30-minute
This is a
ride,
Janice comment.
and we had a 30-minute ride, and we talked about life goals, love, business, and faith. He asked my views, perspective on certain topics. After the ride, he told me that he thought I was beautiful and asked me if I felt comfortable sharing my number. Oh my goodness! That's like creepy and sweet at the same time.
I know. Sometimes it can be both. That's the thing. It's tricky, but
It's
I
like I
think
want to say it's sweet, but at the same time,
yeah.
I'm like,
I'm here for the conversation. I think that's really where things spark up, right? You have good conversation, people. You have a good back and forth. You're getting to feel like you got a
Jen,
good chemistry, and then
Jenna said he was
that's
a
when you
cute
ask.
booster though. Girl, was the purse cute? Was the purse cute too? Did you buy it? Jenna, you bought that purse. You bought that fake Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacob is like a Mark Jennings because he
Oh,
wanted Marc Jacob.
and I called it. The Uber driver was Latin,
Oh my gosh.
Dominican.
Lindsay said a thesaurus does wonders. A thesaurus, so long as they come in just spitting words, Lindsay's like, talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me, person. Nora says he was Latin. He is Dominican. Oh, so he did. He was like intoxicated.
He was giving you some pedopos.
Pedopos. He was giving you pedopos. Nora said, Lindsay said, Nora, he wanted a tip. He got a tip, all right, a tip and her number. Bonito. Is that handsome? No, you don't say bonito. You say bonita. Do you say bonito?
No, you say guapo.
Guapo.
Guapo is handsome.
You are guapo. Two
Yeah.
S. Guapo.
Although you can also use guapa for a woman.
Guapa.
For a woman, but
That sounds like something you eat.
yeah.
Guapa.
Well,
Don't hit me. Y'all, Juan just hit me. Juan just hit me.
all right. Okay. Let's put it back.
Okay, we're gonna look. Juan says we're gonna pull it back, Jelly. Yeah, welcome to the show, Juan. Welcome to the show. Nora says he was both. He was both. What you mean he was both? Took me on a fabulous date, and we had a great connection. But the creepy part kept reading his head. Wait, what? He's on block now. He kept. Wait, what? He kept. Wait, what? But the creepy part kept reading his head. What do you mean kept reading his head? What are we talking about? Jenna says, no, I didn't buy anything. Jenna, I think you just don't want us to know you bought a purse in Dollar Tree. Nora, I told him that I had to ride the bus home, and he came after his work and took me home. Huh?
I think she corrected it. She said it was rearing. It kept rearing. The creepy part kept rearing.
Oh, the creepy part kept rearing its head.
Its head.
Okay, yeah. I see the correction now. But what was the creepy though? Because you said he was so amazing. First of all, you smelled intoxicating.
Maybe a little too clingy, probably.
Was he clingy, girl? Jenna said I would tell y'all if I bought. So she would tell us if she bought the purse. Okay, so I like how Lindsay was talking about a thesaurus. You know how many people have never even looked at a thesaurus?
Yeah, I have one on my desk at work.
Oh, is it because of your line of work though? You have to use different kind of words.
Yeah, but it's good. It's a good one. Or I look up things on thesaurus.com all the
time. What was he doing that was creepy though? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. And you what?
I do have a message.
He said it like it was downloaded from the heavens.
Just then. No, but this is just serious. I know that we had a pretty rough weekend, and some of our people in Middle Tennessee had to deal with some terrible weather and tornadoes in Clarksville, Madison, and other parts of the area. So I just want to know, let people know that the deadly tornadoes that struck Clarksville, Madison, Hendersonville, and other areas of Middle Tennessee have left many people without homes and with immediate need of assistance. Now is the time to help your neighbors. If you require assistance or want to help, information is available at redcross.org/Tennessee. You can also visit NashvilleResponse.com or Hands on Nashville, which is, I think, HON.org. That's it. That was my message.
Thank you, Juan. Thank you. Yeah, we want to know what the tea is too. Nora Lindsay says, I'm invested. Drop the rest of the tea, please. Yes, I want to know what the tea was, what was happening when he was rearing his head, how he went from being your Uber driver saying that you smelled intoxicating to being creepy on the date. Like, how creepy can it be? So you told him you had to ride the bus home, and he came after his work and took you home, no charges. So he became your driver. We were driving Miss Nora. Like, I'm just saying, hold up. I need the deets. I need the information. Okay, Nora says he flipped out on me because I wouldn't tongue kiss on the first date. Ooh.
No, that's not good.
He said
that's a don't on the first date thing.
But he said intoxicating. When you use words like intoxicating, I know you kinky.
I don't know about that.
Intoxicating, and he was Latin. He already said they be saying freaky papados or whatever.
Freaky. Really? Not all the time.
That is freaky papados. Pidopos. She said he flipped on me because I wouldn't tongue kiss on the first date. He said that he felt very passionate about me, but that I wasn't reciprocating. I told him to honor my pace or go on somewhere.
Good. That's good.
So wait, did you kiss, but you just didn't want to tongue kiss?
I think that's what you're saying.
So I said, but did you kiss? I'm invested.
You want more and more details. Too many details.
I'm trying to figure out how close we got. I'm over here like, hold it. And here's Hold It by Chateau Wale. You listen to Dear Jelly on the X.
Oh, wow.
Juan is like, this is a mess.
No, this is great. I'm having fun.
Yeah, but Juan hit me. And y'all couldn't see it.
Hit you.
You did hit me.
I just went like this.
No, you did not. You did.
I just went like this. But I think you missed why I did that. Or maybe not.
You got something I like. Sounds like a serial podcast, girl. I'm telling you, I'm over here like, spill the tea. It's like an Uber driver who just walks up picking up women.
Yeah, I mean,
and telling them they smell intoxicating. You tell me I'm intoxicating. I ain't not.
I think intoxicating is a
no.
good way to put it. How else would you say? I don't know.
You can say I smell good, but to say intoxicating, nah, bruh.
I mean, intoxicating is better than you smell good.
If you Latin, apparently.
That's why I'm saying it. I mean, you don't want somebody to go like, oh, I like the way you smell. That's weird. Intoxicating is like enticing. It's like
I don't know. No.
You don't like enticing either?
No.
Wow.
That is so kinky. No, that's not regular. That's like next level stuff.
Wow. I don't think so. I think you're jumping the gun to kinky. I don't know why. Delicious is a little weird. But
intoxicating, same thing. All your senses just invigorated.
Intoxicating means like you smell. It's better than you smell good.
You got something I like. That's what you say on Nora. I like. You got something I like. I like. It was a work husband love tap.
Oh, it was my love tap.
Oh, Tia, I thought you was telling us a story. I was like, what Lindsay. Wonder if he said this to others to pick them up. That's what I'm saying. Lindsay gets it.
What'd you say?
She's wondering if he says that to others to pick them up.
I mean,
yes.
Probably, yes.
That's what I'm saying, Lindsay.
Yes. I mean,
this light-eyed man sent me a good evening, Miss Jenna, on Facebook Day Nap yesterday. Hold on, Jenna. Did he get your attention because he said good evening, Miss Jenna? Or did he get your attention because he was light-eyed? Like, why we had to know he was light-eyed? I'm just asking the question.
I mean, I think it's a good question, but the good news is that he approached.
He messaged her on Facebook.
Yeah.
Good evening, Miss Jenna. Now, I do like when they say Miss such and such. I feel like some men like when you say sir. They get all excited. I guess it's intoxicating. You're listening to WXNA LP Nashville 101.5 FM, live streaming on WXNAFM.org. Track it back. That was Shatta Wale with Hold It. Hold It, the After the Storm 2016 release. Hey, happy Sunday. You are tuned in with Dear Jelly with DJ Jelly and special guest DJ Juan from the International Echo.
Hey. Oh. Just know that, WXNA has been on the air for over 7 years, thanks to the support of listeners like you. Now, because of our poor tire transmitter needs to be replaced, your support is more important than ever. You can help us reach our goal of $10,000 for a new transmitter. We're very close, but we need your help. With a one-time donation or by becoming a WXNA member. And again, if you are already a member, you can consider raising your membership or making an additional donation. Please don't hesitate to go to WXNAFM.org. Make that donation. We're in the home stretch of the pledge drive. You can help us get to $10,000 and have more radio like this, like Dear Jelly, and my show International Echo, and Nick's show Big Loud Trash Show.
Big Loud Trashy Noise.
Big Loud Trashy Noise. Thank you.
Shout out to you, Nick. If you're listening, we love you.
Nick.
If you're just tuning in, hey, happy Sunday. We're really glad that you joined us. And we do hope that you do go ahead and make that one-time donation or choose to join the membership, because we can't do this without you. Honestly, we wouldn't want to do this without you. It just won't be as fun. We are having a conversation with some pretty awesome people on TGI Jelly Live on Facebook and on YouTube. And if you do want to send in any questions that you have, something you just want us to discuss, no judgment. We don't say names. We just discuss things here on Dear Jelly. Go ahead and DM me on TGI Jelly on all social platforms. We are discussing the do's and don'ts, how you want somebody to approach you. If you have been approached kind of wild, what to do or not to do on first dates, just all the things. We're going, this is that magical time of the year. Hey, according to Hallmark movies, anything can happen. You can fall in love. You can swipe right, like Juan talked about doing so many times before he finally met his beautiful wife that he just celebrated 1 year anniversary with.
Right.
And so Juan is trying to get us out of these single streets and out of the dating pool, because it has a little bit of sewage in it. But even streaming through the sewage, there is hope. If you are just tuning in, we were getting the tea from Nora. Jenna was sharing with us how she had a bootlegger come and try to sell her a purse. But while he was trying to sell her a purse in the middle of Dollar Tree, he noticed how beautiful she is. And I wanted her to know Nora was in the back seat of an Uber car, and her scent was so intoxicating that he let her know, and she had a date. And then turned out he was cray-cray because he wanted tongue.
He was too passionate too quickly.
But he's Dominican. Aren't they like naturally passionate?
That's a generalization. But yeah, probably.
Then we're waiting on a tea back from Jenna with a light-eyed man who said to her, good evening, Miss Jenna. That is a cute way to approach someone. Okay, so Nora says, I was okay with a kiss on the lips and cheek. Ooh, so you guys were really feeling it now. You're having a good date with Mr. Uber? And then you let him get a little kiss on the lips and cheek. We did. But I didn't want him to suck my esophagus.
Just, brain waves
He
there.
was too heavy and emotional too fast, and it made me nervous. I mean, he said you were intoxicating.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, he's Latin too. So it was just like, ah. It's like some Rico Suave.
He was trying. Taking, what is it? You give somebody a hand and they take an arm.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard it that way. How about you give an inch to take a mile?
Yeah. Exactly.
And Juan said you give a hand and he takes your whole arm.
Yeah.
It's a Latin thing. Juan knows all
I
about
don't
it.
know. No, wait. This is not a Latin thing. Let's pull that back. Let's not put that narrative out there.
Lord, Lindsay says
This is that particular Uber driver thing.
Oh, okay. Lindsay says, wonder if he said this to others to pick them up while picking them up. And that's what I think. Jenna, so of course, his eyes. I knew it wasn't just the hello, Miss Jenna. It was the light eye. I talked about earlier how Juan assaulted me in the station. And Tia says it was a work husband love tap. I guess because she's on camera, she saw that I wasn't hurt. Tia says he was a lyrical genius. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm just trying to say, if you come up to me talking about I'm intoxicating, I ain't going intoxicated. Nora says,
so can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
What would you like to be said to you?
I mean, you can say that you can compliment me on something I'm wearing or say that I'm beautiful. But just your choice of words might make me go,
Which is true. That's true for anybody. I don't like the choice of words is different, but everybody has different.
You come tell me I'm
ways.
Intoxicating. I'm going.
Some people might like intoxicating.
Game. I'm gonna be looking at you like Santa. Ho ho ho. I'm gonna call you Santa.
Okay.
Nora says he took me on a fabulous date. Like I felt like a queen. Okay, we need a date. Oh, we don't got enough time. We're running out of time. Nora, DM me. We won't tell everybody it's you. I felt like he wanted to get married next week, and that was too much for me. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, that's much.
And he was an Uber driver.
Yeah,
being that passionate and affectionate. Let me not say what I want to say. VL says the intent was good. I think the intent on the guy trying to give you tongue, he was trying to show you how intoxicating your scent was. Did you wear the same perfume? That might be what it was. And Nora says it was the light eyes. Yes, the light eyes for me. It was the light eyes. Jenna's confirming. Lindsay says Juan is so serious.
I am. I'm a little too serious. I can be a little too serious. I'm not. This might be light serious compared to other times.
Look at her. Juan volunteered to come be with me tonight. He wanted to be on my show.
I wanted to be on Dear Jelly. Yes.
I don't think you had been on my show before when it was the couch.
No.
So he wanted to be on here, but he's so serious. Nora says, congratulations on your 1-year anniversary, Juan.
Thank you. It's been great.
It's been great. Tia says, yay, happy anniversary, Juan and Mrs. Juan.
Yeah.
What's your wife's name again?
This is Allie.
Allie, I know you're listening.
Allie. Shout out to Allie.
I know you're listening, Allie.
I think she listens to your show, and then we were talking about the questions, about the dating questions.
Shout out to you, Allie. Jenna says, happy anniversary, Juan. And Nora says, we are happy to have Juan.
Oh, thank you.
They love you.
Thank you.
They love you.
I'm going to have to start coming in a little earlier now, I guess, if that's okay, Jelly.
It's okay, I guess. You know, they love you. I mean, they are fans of our station.
That's right.
And they probably, they are dedicated. These are amazing people. Like I said, if it wasn't for all these people, I wouldn't want to be on the air because they just make everything so much better.
Exactly.
We appreciate all of you. Even the people who are, I need to check my DMs. If anybody has DM me.
Last minute questions?
That's what I'm about to check for because sometimes people send stuff online. I didn't want to miss it.
I wanted to see if did we learn anything today?
Okay, so the first thing they were saying was be honest, speak up. If you don't, okay, so to the 10 things they said to do. Nora says, yes, this was fun. You ought to do this again. We have gotten all off subject, all in your personal business. So the 10 things to do on the first date, it says to speak up, let somebody know if you're not, what you're comfortable doing, what you're not comfortable doing. Number 2, don't wear things that you can't walk in. Don't wear things when you can't eat or breathe or talk in.
Yeah, be comfortable. That's a good lesson. Just be comfortable. Be
comfortable.
Yeah.
Be comfortable.
I think it's
Did I lose?
I think it's someone that was be on time.
Be on time.
Yeah.
Be on time. Yes, be on time.
Always good.
I mean, fashion will be late. Let him wait.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think you can do that. I mean, it's always nice.
I'm probably gonna be fashionably late.
Anticipation.
5 minutes. Good. 5 minutes late.
Yeah.
Don't drink too much. Yeah, because that truth serum ain't a joke. It's no joke. I know I've been on a date and a gentleman has had 1 or 2 many drinks and then he starts saying stuff that I don't think he meant to say out loud.
Yeah, no, nobody wants to
sharing all just all the trauma.
Yeah.
All the trauma. And it's like, can I see you again? No, you cannot. Don't obsess over your appearance. Like, don't waste precious time worrying about what you got on and stuff. And number 6, put away your phone. Put away your phone. That's number 6. Put away your phone. So don't be checking your phone. Number 7, ask questions. Make sure you ask those important questions.
Yes.
Nora, I think part of your date you should have been asking. There probably were some red flags to let you know, like you said, he probably would have married you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because if he used a lot more words like that one,
already married.
That part. Do you have a wife in another country or state? Yeah. Do offer to pay. I'm not doing that.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think men should always pay for the first date, and if the woman doesn't want that to be the case, they can say, well, we can split it or something like that, or we'll get you next time. But I always think a man should pay for the first.
I think the person who asks the person out. So even if it, like, say if it's a same-sex couple or something, the person who really initiated it, I think, should cover the first
that's a good one. That's a good.
Don't stalk them after the date.
I mean, that's
and it sounded like Nora had a stalking because that fool showed up to take her home, and he was like, "I'm gonna take you home, all right, intoxicated." Nora says, I definitely recognize the red flags. I have to elaborate offline. Girl. Yeah. Number 10 is do be positive. No matter how bad of a day you've had, don't bring that with you on the date.
I want to add one more. Can I add one more?
Yes.
Don't talk about babies.
Don't talk about babies?
Yeah.
What if he got babies?
Well, if you both have babies, or one of you has babies, or has
you mean
kids,
don't talk about wanting to have babies, or should you? Because you need to find out that if he has some or some on the way.
No. I think don't talk about like I think that's a question that can come later if the relationship is good. But I think the question about wanting to have kids, if you bring that up in the first date, that's kind of like the guy saying he was going to marry her right away.
I mean, the way she said he was trying to suck her esophagus out, but he let her know that when he used the word intoxicating. I feel like he said it with a body roll.
I disagree.
I just see him saying intoxicated. That's just what I see, body roll. It's like that song, I can't breathe when you touch me. I feel like that's what he was saying.
But there's a reason why that song was probably a good song, like a hit, right?
Lindsay says, don't talk about past relationships.
Yes.
But what if they ask you, man, we've run out of time. Look here.
This is a good combo.
We've run out of time, and that's it, man. Lindsay, don't talk about past relationships.
I agree.
But how do you not talk about past relationships?
I think you can let that conversation come up naturally. But I think sometimes people talk about past relationships and they go a little too deep, and then they become a little it's like a vendetta, right? Like you're talking about somebody as if you start talking about somebody as if they hurt you or they hurt your chances to be with other people. You know what I mean? So that's like airing out trauma that you don't need to air out at that moment. In your first date.
Let me don't ask how many relationships you've been in or how long you've been single. Jenna says, I kind of want to know because we might as well cut it. I'm not having any more kids. See, so she wants to know right up the front. Do you want to have any more babies? Do you want to go have on a baby?
Yeah, no. That's a fair point. but I think it depends. Like you don't ask that in the first date, do you? Maybe not.
Juan, Lindsay says Juan is exactly right. Y'all, we got to go. It's time for Juan's show. So we have to go. If you want to continue listening to us, we're not going to be talking about this, though. What are you doing tonight on International Echo?
I don't know, just playing some records.
Okay, y'all.
So talking about the flash drive.
So stay tuned log on to wxnafm.org. If
I'll play some intoxicating music.
He'll play some intoxicating music. Nora says that's a second or third day conversation. Look, love you. Wouldn't want to do this without you. Have a great week, y'all. Tia says, surely you have had some conversations before the actual date. Jenna said, I asked Mr. Light Eye. Oh my gosh, guys, we got to go. And y'all giving all this good conversation. But we got to go. We got to go. Follow up. We'll talk about it next week. Love you guys. Have a great one. Have a good night. Bye.